Apple thinks they absolutely own the premium rugged smartwatch market right now with the Apple Watch Ultra. But if Cupertino is sitting back celebrating, they are about to get a massive wake-up call. While everyone is debating whether the next Ultra gets a minor spec bump, a highly confidential development blueprint out of Garmin's supply chain just leaked. It reveals they are quietly building an absolute monster of a wearable. Honestly, when I first looked over these technical specs, I thought it was a total wish list. But the deeper you look into the component orders, the more you realize that the upcoming Garmin Fenix 9 Pro is tracking to make every other outdoor watch look completely obsolete. If you bought an Ultra recently, you might want to look away, because the display upgrades alone change the entire paradigm. We know from Mark Gurman that Apple indefinitely shelved its internal microLED project due to insane manufacturing costs and low yields. Well, Garmin just said hold my beer. Reports out of the LEC and DG Times confirm that display manufacturers in Asia are aggressively scaling up mass production lines for smaller-scale microLED panels. Garmin isn't just testing this on a limited edition model anymore. They are abandoning standard AMOLED on their premium tier and making microLED the absolute baseline standard for the entire Fenix 9 Pro lineup. We are talking about a screen that effortlessly pumps out thousands of nits to cut through direct, blinding desert sunlight without any glare, while sipping a mere fraction of the battery juice required by current displays. But a pretty screen doesn't matter if you get lost in the backcountry. And that is where Garmin is introducing a feature that should genuinely terrify competitors. Right now, top-tier wearables utilize dual-band GNSS. It is incredibly accurate, but anyone who has hiked deep inside a sheer canyon or tried to track a run through the skyscraper-dense streets of New York knows that signal wander still happens. According to recent patent filings, the Fenix 9 Pro is completely redesigning its internal architecture to introduce true tri-band GNSS tracking. Adding a third ultra-high-frequency satellite band means your location tracking accuracy drops from a few meters down to less than 50 centimeters. It is pinpoint accuracy on a civilian device. Are you the type of person who actually uses these extreme mapping features? Or do you stick to basic GPS tracks? Let me know in the comments because I want to see how many true backcountry explorers are watching. The connectivity upgrades get even crazier from here. Apple made a big deal about satellite SOS, and Garmin already has their paid inReach subscription ecosystem. But the Fenix 9 Pro is removing the friction entirely. Industry insiders point to a massive, newly signed partnership with global satellite networks to integrate a localized emergency communication architecture. They have designed a revolutionary, unified internal antenna capable of handling worldwide LTE, 5G, and true off-grid satellite communication from a single piece of hardware. No extra bulk, no giant external antenna bumps, just pure independent connectivity completely free from cellular networks. Now usually when you throw tri-band tracking, cellular arrays, and satellite hardware into a watch, your battery life tanks. You end up tethered to a wall charger every single night, paying that classic smartwatch battery tax. But Garmin is targeting true multi-week autonomy here. By pairing that hyper-efficient microLED display with an updated low-power processor architecture and next-gen battery chemistry, the internal targets are hard to believe. In standard smartwatch mode, the large 51mm variant is projected to comfortably push past 35 days of continuous use on a single charge. If you kick it into full tracking mode with every single bell and whistle turned on, it is expected to survive for over 90 continuous hours. That completely obliterates the competition. They are not dropping the ball on health tracking either. The biometric sensor array on the back of the casing is getting a massive, medical-grade hardware overhaul. This is the debut of the Elevate Generation 6 optical heart rate array. It is a total physical redesign, using an advanced multi-wavelength LED layout that penetrates deeper into skin tissue. This completely filters out the signal noise caused by heavy sweat, intense wrist movement, or extreme cold weather constriction. The big news here is that this updated sensor will finally introduce real-time, non-invasive blood pressure trend monitoring alongside advanced endothelial health tracking. For high-performance endurance athletes, you can finally see exactly how your vascular system reacts to extreme physical stress, altitude changes, and heat acclimation with scientific accuracy right from your wrist. So, When can you actually get your hands on this thing, and how badly is it going to dent your wallet? Garmin operates like clockwork with their flagship release windows. They traditionally target the late summer to early autumn timeframe for their major outdoor device drops. Given that the Fenix 8 Pro hit shelves in September of 2025, mass production cycles and the current executive roadmap strongly point to an official global unveiling of the Fenix 9 series in late 2026, with the Pro variants hitting the international market shortly after. As for pricing, true premium quality never comes cheap, and you have to factor in the tech tax. Because Garmin is democratizing expensive microLED screens and baking heavy-duty satellite hardware directly into the frame, prices are shifting upward. Expect the baseline Fenix 9 Pro to start around $1,100, while the top-of-the-line, ultra-rugged titanium and sapphire editions will easily reach up toward $1,500. It is a steep investment, but looking at this leak, Garmin isn't delivering an incremental update. They are sending a definitive message to the rest of the tech industry that everyone else is playing for second place.